Well. I don't know why I do that, but it's very fitting. Very fitting for my content. Anyways, so we're gonna do the first half of watching 31 horror movies in October. Because there's 31 days in October. Hey, did you know there is 31 days in October? I bet you didn't. Anyways, yeah, I'm gonna get right into it. I I love how I say that and then I'm gonna say something else. Sorry if I look crusty. Let me take a sip. I need to film this before I get in the shower, you gotta plan out your day sometimes. Also, yeah. That was yummy. Okay, so without further ado, let's get into it. I tried to do movies that I haven't seen before, but there are some rewatches in here. Sorry. Hey, I'm sorry. Please. I'm sorry. Okay, please. Okay, so number 1. Black Christmas, the 2019 movie. I gave this a 3 out of 5 stars. And I watched this October 1st. And the director is Sophie Takal. I'm sorry if I butcher director names. I'm sorry. Gave this 3 out of 5 stars. It had a lot of potential, and I liked what it was trying to say and the messages it was trying to give. I'm gonna try to not be spoiler in here. So, yeah, but some movies I just am because you have to understand. But yeah, this one had a lot of potential. It would have hit as a TV show. And I really liked the kind of like sisterhood that they were doing. And really pushing. I thought that was really nice. And yeah. It definitely was lacking, but overall, like, good concept. We'll say, yeah. Number 2, I saw the TV Glow. Now, I had my friend explain, which this came out 2024. I also gave it a 3 out of 5 stars, and I also watched it October 1st. And the director is Jane Schonbrun. Which I finally had, like, I guess what it's about, like, what it's supposed to mean, like, told to me recently. I just still can't. I think on my letterboxd I wrote, wow, they tried to do all this in just a movie. Because it's very ambitious what they're doing, which, again, I just learned, like, what they were trying to say. Because when I watched it, I was like, bro, literally, what did I even watch? Like, what even is this? Yeah, it's like supernatural. It's like pushing messages on you. It's very, I don't know, it just confused me, and I was like, bro, what? I don't really understand this. But even still, 3 out of 5. Like, I liked that they were pushing the boundaries. So yeah. Number 3, Scary Stories to Tell in the Dark. That came out in 2019. It was directed by Andre Avradal. Okay, I gave it a 3 out of 5 stars. I watched it October 3rd, and this was a rewatch. Not much to say. If you've seen it, it's kind of cheesy, or cringy, I guess I should say. Because it's, I don't know, whenever they do teenage movies, and like, some of the dialogue is just like, I can't listen to. But besides that, it's a solid PG-13 movie. Like, I don't know, it has the scares, it's pretty good. I don't know how it is with the book. I haven't, like, read the original, like, stories, but yeah, solid watch. The Witches of Eastwick is number 4. That came out 1987, directed by George Miller. I gave it a 2 out of 5 stars, and I watched this October 7th, so a little bit of a jump. What I did not like about this movie is how they're trying to push that these 3 witches are different and they're smarter than the other women in this town, but then they get seduced by Jack Nicholson. Jack Nicholson, Dr. Nicholson, should not have been in this movie. Like, it's just... The movie should have ended when Cher said Jack Nicholson that he was repulsive. Like, I don't know, it just doesn't make any sense. And the whole pacing is weird. Like, the way that they show their powers is weird. Like, they don't explain it. They just, like, kind of do it, and it's like, I don't know, it just doesn't make any sense. Yeah, overall, disappointing, because Cher, shoot, I don't remember the names of the other two actresses, but they're, like, amazing. So this was, like, perfect witches, like, cast they could have done. I feel like, I said this on my letterboxd, felt like a bad Charmed episode, which, when they were bad, they were bad. But yeah, I don't know, there's probably more on my letterboxd, but yeah, it just, like, didn't hit. I was, like, so sad that it didn't. Number 5, Death Becomes Her, which I did learn about this through the Taste music video, like I feel like a lot of people did. And it was honestly, this came out in 1992, and it was directed by Robert Zemeckis. Sure. I gave it a 3 out of 5 stars. And I watched it October 7th. Yeah, it's a fun little movie. Not really much else there. I mean, special effects I think they were good. Yeah, I think, like, for the time they were good. Yeah, fun little watch. Nothing bad. Well, I'm sure there's stuff that's bad, but nothing crazy bad. Let's see, number 6, Urban Legend. Came out 1998, directed by Jamie Blanks. I gave this a 1.5 out of 5 stars, and I watched it October 11th. Sorry, I don't know what that noise was. The continuity in this movie, the story in this movie, like, the writing, whoever wrote this should be imprisoned. Like, I can't. The fact that Jared Leto is the most sane character in this movie, wild. Yeah, it just no. And that's all I have to say. Number 7 was The Hunt. Came out in 2020. Directed by Craig Zobel. I gave it a 4 out of 5 stars, and I watched it October 11th. Shoot, I, like, just read her name, but the main girl carried this movie. Like, I mean, it's still a good movie, but she brought the light to it. Like, honestly, without her, it wouldn't be nearly as good. But, yeah, like, super fun watch. I loved it. Like, the ending fight scene, obsessed. Let me think what else. I think that's it. But, yeah, that one was a good one. I was pleasantly surprised, especially after Urban Legend. I needed a pick-me-up. Number 8, Child's Play 2, came out in 1990, directed by John Lofia. I gave it a 3 out of 5, and I watched it October 12th, and it's a rewatch. I just needed a movie that I knew was good, and, like, this is one of the better sequels. It's just so very nostalgic, even though, like, I probably watched it for the first time maybe, like, not even 10 years ago, but I don't know, very nice. I enjoyed it. I feel like it's always a good one. Number 9, Texas Chainsaw Massacre 2022, a Netflix film. I don't know where to begin. It's directed by David Blue Garcia. I gave it a 1 out of 5 stars, and I watched it October 15th. This should not, if they were going to make this movie, it should not have been a Texas Chainsaw Massacre movie. First of all, because they're not even following, like, the same aesthetics of the first movie, like, because it's supposed to be right after the first movie. And then, okay, like, I feel like this should be known, so the fact that I have to say it just tells you, what the fact that they tried to bring back Sally, the girl that survived in the original, but then they don't even have the same actress. Like, okay, can't do that. And then on top of that, they have her come back. She's barely does anything in the movie. She distracts the killer maybe once, Leatherface once, and then dies. Spoiler alert, sorry, spoiler alert. But don't watch this movie, so you don't need to know. And then they like make the theme about like gentrification for some reason, which the main character, I think Mel or Lila, one of them, is like went through a school shooting, which I thought, okay, this is interesting, roll with this. But they mention it like 1 or 2 times. Even though that like her character is based off that, which is why I like Mel and her sister, Lila, the most, because A, they have that like sister bond and it takes them very far. And B, like they're dynamic because I forget which one, but one of the sisters, either Mel or Lila, like went through that school shooting. I think if it was a killer that wasn't Leatherface, like come on, it could have been a great movie about like overcoming that kind of like fear and that like debilitating part of your life, and then instead of becoming a survivor, becoming a... No, this was about to hit. Let me think. Oh, shoot. Instead of becoming a victim of the school shooting, becoming a survivor of the school shooting. After, like, killing another serial killer that was there. Well, I guess not another, killing a serial killer. School shooting is genocide, so there's that. But yeah, and then the ending... If you've seen this movie, you know, but still. Pissed. Anyways, okay, number 10, Pulse. 2001, directed by Kiyoshi Kurosawa. Yeah, Kurosawa. I gave it a 4 out of 5, and I watched this October 18th. I love the scares in this. Like, this was probably, I mean, out of this whole list, the scariest movie I saw, because when they scared. But the only thing that was this downfall, which I know it's not 90s, but it felt like some parts were definitely like a 90s telenovela. Like, it was giving overly dramatic for what purpose? Like, it didn't really add anything sometimes, like, when it was so dramatic. But other than that, it was solid. Like, really interesting plot. I did get confused sometimes, so I'll probably like it better on the rewatch. But yeah, really good. Really solid. Now the remake with Kristen Bell is probably terrible, but you know, we just love to remake movies from other countries because we want to make them better. Anyways, because we just can't watch a movie with subtitles, like, should have just been released in America. Anyways, number 11, Pearl, came out 2022, directed by Ty West. I give this a 4 out of 5, and I watched this October 21st. And the rest of these movies on the list, all the way up to 16, are going to be October 21st, because it was my off day, and I binged, okay? Leave me alone. Anyways, we're going to switch this side. Yeah, solid. I really liked it. It was kind of like missing something that really like connected to me. Otherwise, I probably would have gave it a little bit more, but really cool. Really cool. I love what they did and like making it like feel like it's from the time period it's portraying. It's like, I don't know. I loved it. Number 12, They, 2002, Wes Craven. See, you would think that this would be good because Wes Craven, like, oh my god. No, I gave it a 2 out of 5. Yeah. It is about this group of adults that had night terrors when they were younger. And at first, I think before I, like, read what this movie was about, I thought it was going to be, like, I don't know, not Nightmare on Elm Street, but, like, their night terrors are, like, coming to life, or maybe they're just, like, really are like psychological, so maybe I thought it was gonna be like a psychological horror. No, it's like no, not even paranormal, like almost sci-fi, because there's monsters in it, but they like are aliens. I don't know, it doesn't make sense. Also, all the characters suck. Literally, don't like a single one, especially the main girl, Uma Thurman looking yeah, not good. Not good at all. Not good. I'm trying to like think what's redeemable about it. How short it was, maybe? Like, I don't even know. Yeah, that's honestly why I watched it, because it was like an hour and 30 minutes. I was like, okay, let's watch this quick movie. Yeah, would not recommend though. No. Number 13, Men, 2022, directed by Alex Garland. 1.5 out of 5 stars. The main girl is the reason that it's literally not a 0. Who was also the main woman in I'm Thinking of Anything, which is a very good movie. But besides that, her and the beautiful shots in this movie are the reason it's literally not a 0. But first off, don't name a movie Men unless you're going to show me why men are actually terrifying, and not give whatever supernatural, like, weird this is. And then try to, like, do a little twist at the end. Like, no. Like, if you want to do a twist like that in the last, 5 minutes, then just call the movie A Marriage Story 2. Again, most of this dialogue I am pulling right from my, what I said in my letterboxd, but still, like, ugh. No. Number 14, Maxine, 2024, Ty West. I give it a 3.5 out of 5 stars, simply because it didn't push the edge. X pushed the edge by, first off, subverting the what's it called? Sorry, I'm tripping. By subverting the final girl, and, like, instead of being this Jenna Ortega. Wait. Sorry, pause. Oh yeah, instead of being Jenna Ortega in X, which, sorry, spoiler alert, instead of her surviving, it's Miss Maya Goth. And that was like such a, and then like having it be as racy as it was, and who the killers are in X. I don't know why I'm not just saying it, because I already spoiled a little bit. But, yeah, it's very much like, whoa. And then Pearl, obviously, like, Pearl is Pearl. That's pushing the edge. But Maxine, if anything, I was underwhelmed. Like, I wanted more. Give me more, please. But it felt like safe. I mean, I did like the storyline with, like, the movie and the movie set, and there was, like, a cool chase scene with Kevin Bacon through the, like, set. That was pretty cool for a second. Yeah, it's a good movie. Like, it's a good movie. It's just not great. Especially the end of a trilogy. Yeah, the end of a trilogy. You gotta put it up. Number 15, Elvira, Mistress of the Dark, 1988, directed by James Sonori. I'm sorry. 2.5 out of 5 stars. For the amount of sequels and, like, movies that Elvira has, like, her face on, I was expecting the original movie to be, like, amazing, but it really wasn't. And I did not like how, like, I get it, she has boobs, and I like boobs like any other person, but, like, come on, like, every single second. And then, like, the hints of racism in there, and obviously, like, the whole town just being, like, super, like, prudes. What's, like, I don't know, it should have been Elvira. Like, I'm fine with her, like, she was good, but everything, the situations they put Elvira in were just not good. Like, it just didn't hit. Like, I don't know. Like, the people acting around her were not good. The story wasn't good. Like, the jokes about her boobs, like, not good. Like, we need Elvira in, like, a modern movie. Like, then she would have hit. Yeah, it just didn't. I don't know. Did not. Which, I guess it was, like, a NBC production. Like, I know TV channel NBC making a movie, like, especially back then. Okay, sorry, I'm literally having a stroke. Sorry. Anyways. 16, Vamps. 2012, Amy Heckerling. 1 out of 5 stars. Don't get me wrong. I freaking love Jessica Jones and Sigourney Weaver. And weirdly, that one older dude, I forget his name. Yeah, there was, like, actual names in this, but no. No. Horror comedy is so tricky to get, and this movie, it came out 2012. It is the most dated movie on this entire list because they make the entire plot about, new technology and how, like, one of the vampires doesn't like it, and it's just like, oh my god. Like, I don't know how they made it so dated, but it literally was hard to watch sometimes. That plus, like, the quality of it, like, it felt very, like, cheap, which maybe it was, but, like, I mean, no, they had big names in there. Like, I don't know what they were spending their money on, but it was not hitting. Yeah, it just, no. I mean, I'm glad I watched it. No, I'm not, actually. Actually, I'm not. Anyways, 22 minutes. Yeah, that's it. I'll do the last 15. I don't know if my next video, maybe 2 videos from now. So, not the next one, but the one after that. Maybe I will. Also, new shirt that we like. I love. Yeah, that's it. I mean, we had some good ones, but the amount of, like, disappointing ones, cannot do it. I mean, it's bound to happen because I'm just watching random movies and just like, alright, I'll watch this one. But yeah, it's just, So yeah, maybe the last half it'll, like, come through and I'll have, like, really good movies, but we'll see. Anyways, peace. Also, me putting effort into a video. Like, okay, giving YouTuber. It's gonna be annoying to put these freaking movie posters in here, but you've already watched it, so hopefully I did a good job. Anyways, peace and love. YOLO, peace. Okay, I need to go eat because I haven't eaten yet today, so bye. Oh my god.